ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is approximately 7:01 on Wednesday evening, and you know what that means, or at least you should know what that means. All right. So, first question we always ask on Talking Real Estate is where are you tuning in from? RJ better be on this one, brother. He is in town, ladies and gentlemen. Richard James Donald Bergeron is in town. He will be coming to pick us up for the after show meal. He'll be coming to meet us here at the office at the after show meal, the ceremonial after show meal. But he will not be on tonight. He will not be on tonight. If that's what you're waiting for, I feel sorry for you. Sorry about that. Let's see. So where are we tuning in from, folks? Tell me, are we the great Presque Isle? Are we in Kalamazoo, Michigan? How about Temperance or Bedford Township, Michigan? Torch Lake, brother. Very nice. Dawn, what's going on? Good to see you. The greatest flower girl in the history of flowers in the house. We are here. Emma, how the heck are you? There she is. Hey. That is RJ's main squeeze right there. So they're watching. So they're checking it out. They're definitely checking in. So Steve Kreitz, as always, good old Dawbone Heights. If you need flowers, she is the queen of flowers. I'd say it with flowers. So just so you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we got for you today. We got a great show for you today. It is episode 165, Making It Private, ways to make your home feel more private and give you a little more privacy. Okay, that'll be what our show is about today. Let's start with the first question first before anything else. Spring break time. Those folks that are at school, have school-related kids, know it is spring break today. If you're at home and you're watching from home, where would you rather be? Where would you rather be? Put it in the chat for us. Would you rather be in the Bahamas? Saw somebody was there. Would you rather be in Florida? Where would you rather be? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat, please. Let us know where you'd rather be. Let's see. Where would they rather be, Shelly? At the beach. At the beach. Uh-huh. Alaska, Jimmy Capelli says. Holy smokes. Where else? Where else would you rather be? One gentleman says Alaska, got the beach. Oh, on the beach with a drink in my hand. Lily, good to see you. On the beach with a drink in your hand. I bet you. Would it be a Polish drink? That's the big question. Would it be a Polish drink? Where would you be, ladies and gentlemen, if you were not here? Mike McLaughlin would rather be in California. Okay. Jimmy Capelli, of course. I'd rather be with Shelly. That's where I'd rather be.
Hi, Jimmy.
Yeah, see, she's calling you from the background. Cat calling you from the background. All right. So, guys, let's talk about this real quick. What's the most private place? I know I'm probably getting in trouble here. What's the most private place in your home? What is the most private place in your home? I'd love to hear that. What's the most private place in your home? So we're talking about privacy today. We're all about privacy. Love you, Dago. Virginia Beach, she says. Holy smokes. Good old Virginia Beach. What do you think? Where's the most private place in your home? What is the most my deer stand, Jimmy says. What else, guys? What's the most private place in your home? No holds bars. Tell us what the most private place. The bathroom, I guess. I was going to say the bathroom too, Kat. That's what I was going to say too. I was going to say the old laundry closet. Huh? Or water closet, I should say. Water closet. Sorry about that. Our basement man cave. Very nice. Is there a she shed? Go with that man cave. Okay. Chris Bergeron says, my bathroom. Okay. What do you think? What's the most private place in your home? The most private place in your home. About 10 more seconds to get that figured out. I wish. I bet you do, kiddo. I bet you do. Okay, my crawl space. Oh, yeah. In the crawl space. It's a little crowd over at the Capelli House in Torch Lake. I'm telling you. All right. So, guys, we will get back to our deep dive of talking about how to make our house more private. We got plenty of QR codes for you, all that good fun stuff. But before we do that, let's reach out to our good friend from Total Home Lending, Mike McLaughlin, in the house.
Hey, Scott Bergeron, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well, but I got to give a quick shout out to my good friend, Matt Wozniak. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. The most private place is his master bedroom. Holy smoke, Wozniak. You are the man, sir. All right, Michael. Here they are. All your fans are coming to the forefront now. They're all, hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. There he is.
Hi, guys. Hi, Kathy.
So, Michael, tell me about mortgage stuff. What's our big topic on mortgages today? Man, that color is clear today. Holy smokes.
That's the new camera I told you about.
That's nice, buddy. That's very nice. I like
I'm
it a
not
lot.
being
Let's-
whited out anymore like a ghost, right?
You were the ghost in the darkness. Yes, sir. Magic Mike, the mortgage master, is in the house. So tell us, Michael, give us your topic for today, your dime you're going to drop on us today. What is it?
Yeah, let me go ahead and share the screen here.
Yep.
So what you'll see is, and this is kind of the deep dive into mortgage information from the Mortgage News Daily. Pending home sales adding to resilient housing narrative. The long and short of it is it shows here this graph here of where mortgage interest rates have been trending. You'll see, let's see, what's the period of time from May 2022. So just about a year over here. You see May 2022 to today. So this is just about a year. So you see rates started off in the low fives about a year ago at this time. A little bit of, moving around, but really over the next 4 months, they stayed, between 5.25% and 6%, and then back down to 5.25% over that first 4 month period. And then you can see the bane of our existence, which was the last 4 months of last year, where you can see rates got up to as high as the low sevens here before kind of coming back down. And then even in February and March, we had a little uptick here. And if you see how they've got this graph uh, isolated right here, it'll show you that these higher interest rates in the beginning of this year correlate to a time where mortgage applications hit a very excruciating low for our business. And then March and April, this is the positive news I wanted to share today. You see that mortgage applications are upticking nicely, as well as with the rates rebounding a little bit to less than 6.5, maybe 6.4% here, and then back up a little bit. So rates sit as they sit today, they sit in the mid fours, and you'll see that mortgage applications are on the rise.
Yeah, I got you. So they're on the rise. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Now, Michael, give us a little bit. I use this term all the time with people underwriting. What happens in underwriting? Can you tell us that?
Sure. When we do a pre-approval for a client, we get pay stubs, we get bank statements, we get W-2s. If necessary, we get tax returns. So basically, my job is to be the underwrite before the underwriter. I will go ahead and look at all your documents. We have software called DU, Desktop Underwriter. That's for Fannie Mae, and Freddie Mac also has its own software that it uses for approval. And when we put that information into our origination software, and I review your income, I review your assets, your job history, your credit report, the software that I have takes all that information and when put in the correct format, we send it through those automated underwriting systems, and it'll review all of that and say whether or not you're approved, you're not approved. And if you're not, it'll tell you why. It'll tell you what were the factors that had to do with you not being approved, as well as it'll tell you what factors it used in telling you that you are approved.
Yep.
So that automated underwriting system that we use, we then, that's what we use to determine if you're pre-approved. Now we issue that pre-approval letter. Now that client X goes out and with Scott and buys the $500,000 home, of course, because that's what Scott only
Big
shows
high roller
$500,000
money.
homes.
Yeah. We like the high roller money. Yeah.
Right. And then Scott, negotiates and gets him that $500,000 home for about $120,000 because he's the best negotiator
Now we're talking
around.
fantasy land now.
So then, so now that Scott's got our client X of mine and Scott's, he's got that client under contract and ready to purchase their home. We update those documents that we get everything together, and we order the appraisal. We send all that stuff to the underwriter while we're waiting for the appraisal to come back. And then the underwriter is basically, they're just reviewing what I already did. Did I do my job correctly? Did I analyze the income? Are all the documents legit? Is there something wrong with this doc? Is it not? does it not explain enough where the money came from? But basically, if I do my job right, all the underwriter's doing is making sure, second checking me essentially,
Yep.
making sure that I did my job right, and then they're going to ask for expanding materials. Like they're going to say, well, hey, on the credit report, we need this addressed because it's not showing updated for this month. Or, hey, explain to us why the income looks like this, so that the underwriter comes in and nitpicks. And usually it's minor stuff that the underwriter wants to see the same way that Fannie Mae wants to see it or that Freddie Mac wants to see it in order to make it saleable on the open market so that your loan is a commodity. Because when you buy a house, the mortgage that you get is a commodity that is bought and sold. And if you can't fit inside that box, then it can't be bought and sold. Now you think, well, I don't want to be bought and sold. I don't want to, I'm a person. By making it, that's why they call it conforming, because by making it conform to the rest of them makes your mortgage a very low risk. And by doing that, that's what gets you the great interest rates. If we didn't have these boxes to make everything fit in, then everything would be like what we call a hard money lender, where you're trying to get money from an individual instead of this Goliath of a system we have called Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac.
Gotcha. So, Michael, tell me one last thing before I let you go. What's the hardest thing to get people to give you? What documentation is the hardest thing for people to get to you?
I would say the hardest thing, it's going to be very, very direct and specific. The hardest thing to get is gift letters from people's grandparents or the bank statements. Because sometimes, like, if your grandparents are going to help you out and help you buy a house, so they said, yeah, sure, I'll give you, 5,000, 10,000 to help you buy that house. Well, a lot of times they don't like to give up their bank statements to show where that money came from. And with this lovely thing we have now called the Patriot Act, sometimes we have to get bank statements to verify where that money came from. And that is the hardest thing to get, which is why if anybody tells me up front that they're getting money from a parent or a grandparent, I make sure to tell them right then, because the old ounce of prevention being worth a pound of cure. You can prevent that from being an issue by addressing it right up front so that they know and they have plenty of time to come to terms with it.
Very cool. Very cool. And that's kind of what I figured, because you're poking into somebody else's stuff that's not really buying the house. They're just giving the money, right?
I find as long as you don't drop it onto them at the last minute, the expectation that they're going to need it, that everybody's usually fine with it, 99% of the time.
Very cool. Very cool. Listen, anything else you want to drop on the folks before I let you go, sir?
Nope. It was a pleasure being with you again tonight, Scott. Keep up the good work. And
ladies and gentlemen, Mike McLaughlin is looking fine with his new camera. He's got great sounds. I mean, pretty soon we're going to be doing the Mike McLaughlin show, and I'll just be a guest on it. God dang it.
We're going to be, I want to be like Scott. I want to be like Scott and get my marketing up to the level. Scott's here and I'm like here. I got to bring it up to Scott's level.
Brother, listen, you take good care of people. We know that. So you're at my level in that place and form. Mike McLaughlin, let's give a go, Mike in the chat, guys. Give me a little Mike McLaughlin send up. Mike.
I like Zach's Go Tigers opening day. Not in Detroit, but the opening day for the season is tomorrow at 3:00. And I'm looking forward to that. Have the boys of summer back. Yep.
Kathy Cordy says, bye, Mike. Steve Kreitz, as always, I'm telling you. Your little Chris Wojcinski in the house. All right, Michael, listen, you sound good. You look good, my friend. Be good.
Hold on. You see the wife is chiming in there.
Let's eat dinner. I'm sorry. If I got you in trouble, Michael, I'm sorry.
Well, you didn't ask what dinner was tonight. I can give you the quick rundown on what that is.
She's waiting. You better hurry up. She's waiting for you. Go ahead.
Pork chops with shake and bake and barbecue sauce and green beans and stovetop stuffing.
Where the hell's it? Pork chops and applesauce. Where's that?
No applesauce. You have to bring your own applesauce, Scott.
Melissa, I'm sending him home. He's not hanging on because of me, brother. I'll see you later, Michael. Be good.
Scott, guys.
See you, bud. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What a good dude. He's always a fun guy. He's always one of the best parts of my day right there. All right. So let's talk about making your home more private 4 ways to make your home more private, ladies and gentlemen. We got QR codes to stuff at Home Depot and Amazon. We got everything for you. So let's get into this. My good dear assistants right here. We got the list ready to go and everything. Number one, first thing, decide where you're going to do most of your business in the house. And I don't mean like your bathroom business. I'm just saying your business. Okay. If you do most of the business in the back of the house, you got one window to worry about maybe, right? No Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door or anything like that, right? If you do most of your business in your upstairs floor or your basement, right? If you focus on staying there, that's the very first easiest way to make things more private. Okay. The rest of them include making some changes, some modifications to your home. That's what the rest of these include. So number two on the list is to do something as far as fencing or privatizing your backyard. So that's number 2 on your list. So if you wanted to put some vinyl fence up, some 6-foot fence, right? Vinyl fence. There's a QR code right there. Feel free to click on it. That's 6 foot of 6-foot fence, 6x6 fence. So $100, $107 at Home Depot. That's where that's at right there. So we did the searching for you. It's $107.68 American to put some vinyl fencing up to get the start of the vinyl fencing. So depending on the square footage that you need as far as how long the fence needs to be, that's where I would go. So go ahead and click on put your phone up to the QR code, snap that on it just in case you're thinking about putting up some vinyl fencing. Vinyl fencing, and again, enclosing that backyard, making it, I was at a house today where on both sides of it, Monroe, both sides of it were vinyl fence, but the back wasn't. Okay. And then somebody walked right across the backyard, even though it was private land owned by Lazy Boy. Somebody just walked right through the back, like right across the backyard. So that's definitely a possibility for vinyl fence. Now, same concept, but you want to be a little more green, a little more environmentally sound. There it is. Abrevieties. Okay. About $24, $23 per abrevietie. You're going to put a whole stack of those in front. That definitely will privatize your backyard and give you some more privacy. Okay. It'll definitely give you some more privacy. So that's the second thing. First was, where do you do most of your business in your house? Decide, be very strategic about that. Okay. So second is offsetting or locking off your yard to people with the either abrevieties or the vinyl fencing. Now we start getting a little interesting, a little crazy. Next, we go to windows. Okay. Covering your windows in some way. So got a couple of them. Let's start with putting a private film on there. Okay. I've seen this in plenty of places. For $12 a roll, you can put film across your windows to make it more private for you. Okay. You can put static or non-adhesive clinging privacy film on for about $12. Okay. Now, I will share with you if you want to do something a little different with your windows, okay, which we do here at Colonel Oberski. If you come to the front door of our office, and it's reflective window film, right? So reflective window film. So that's what I got up right here. So if you walk up to the front door, you're looking at yourself. So reflective. Now, you want to get pretty and fancy and color and look cool. There's frosted window film to put across your windows. So there's frosted window film to put across your windows. That's another thing. Again, so first you decide where you're going to do most of your business. That's number one. Number two is decide how you're going to block off or obstruct your backyard, right? Using vinyl fencing or abrevieties or some kind of trees or some kind of landscaping. 3 was how you're going to cover up your windows. Okay, you can use this, again, you can use this frosted glass here, or you use the reflective stuff right here. Okay, nice and easy stuff. And then number four thing is going to be some kind of shutters or some kind of doors internally in your home. Okay, internally in your home, meaning that if you have because you got to think about it this way: there's private and public rooms in your house, right? There's rooms that you entertain in, and there's private rooms that you don't really focus, like you don't want people in, right? So you can do stuff like barn doors. I've seen those go across hallways. Like in my house, all my bedrooms and a couple of my bathrooms are one section. You can put barn doors there. I've got pocket doors that go across and things like that to make those more private as well. So those are the 4 things I would tell you. Obstruct your backyard with some kind of fencing or some kind of abrevietie or something like that. 2 is to figure out where you have doing your business. 3 is some kind of film or some kind of reflective thing over windows. And then 4 is internally in your home, decide what's public and what's private, and then use some kind of doorway, pocket doors, or barn doors, something like that to make it a little more private. So those are 4 ways you can make your home more private. All right. So that's that. Now, let's go to one of the most wonderful and the most interesting segments of the night. And this is, you guys just like to hear me say it, I think sometimes. This or that, this or that, this or that. When we do this or that, ladies and gentlemen, you pick one of the 2 topics and we see which group wins, which side wins. It's one item versus another item. Let's see what we got. This or that, number 1. Here we go. Private versus public. Which one? This or that, this or that, this or that. Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat, please. Private or public? Which one for this or that? Private or public? Put it in the chat, please. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Chris Bergeron says private. Kathy Cordy says private. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Private or public? Private or public? And my old home in Dearborn, people would always tease me. It's a very public, open place. But on Grosse Ile, we're a little more private. Chris Warchinski says private. What else, guys? Private or public? This or that? This or that? This or that? What do you think? 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 Give you about 10 seconds more. About 10 seconds more. Private or public? Which one would you rather have in your home? Private or public? Would you rather be? Public, nothing to hide here. Attaboy, Trace. I knew I could count on you, Tracy. Nothing to hide here. I knew it. I knew I could count on you. All right. Number 2, this or that. This or that. Number 2. And I actually typed it wrong. I apologize. That's number 2. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Would you rather privatize your yard with a fence or arborvitae? Fence or arborvitae? Which one? Arborvitae is fun to say. Arborvitae. Which would you rather do? This or that? This or that? Fence or arborvitae? Kathy Cordy says fence. Chris Bergeron says fence. What do you think? 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 This or that? This or that? Oh, Rose says fence. Rose, how good to see you. Trey says fence. Holy smokes. Anybody? We have both. Pick one. Josh, pick one. Fence or arborvitae? Which one are you going with? Which one's more important to you? Fence or arborvitae? Fence or arborvitae? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You got 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Rose. Kathy Core. Hi, Rose. That's funny. What do you think? What do you think? So we're going to go on that one. We're going with fencing. Last one. Here we go. This one is interesting. Either mirrored windows or frosted windows. Which one? Frosted or mirrored? Frosted or mirrored? This or that? This or that? This or that? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Keith Scalzo, Coach Scalzo in the house. Says arborvitae. I knew I could count on you, Coach. I knew I could count on you. So frosted windows or mirrored windows, ladies and gentlemen. Frosted mirrors or mirrored. Frosted or mirrored. Tracy Schultz says frosted. Chris Wojcinski says frosted. Rose, you can't choose both. You got to pick one or the other, kiddo. One or the other. One or the other. Frosted or mirrored. What do you think? Keith Scalzo says frosted. Rose, what do you got? Frosted or mirrored? I guess mirrored so I can still see out. Okay. Frosted, she says. Holy smokes. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Frosted or mirrored? This or that? This or that? This or that? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? All right. Frosted it is. Frosted it is. Finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, folks. What Realtors See. This is a chance you have to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate and the Bergeron team. What we do is we put up pictures of either places, things that we've seen or that have been sent to us by a realtor or someone that is interested in real estate. And your job is to caption the picture. The best caption wins. Are you ready? Here we go. What Realtors See? Number 1. What Realtors See? Number 1. I saw this in Monroe, Michigan. in Monroe, Michigan. I saw this right here. Tell me what you see in Monroe, Michigan. What do you think? Caption that one for us. Caption that one for us. So in Monroe, Michigan. Let's make it a little bigger for you. What do you got, ladies and gentlemen? What do you got? So in Monroe, Michigan, did the robot vacuum get stuck under the fridge? That's pretty good. Fridge at the nuclear plant. That's pretty good too. I never tried. I probably should have looked underneath there, see if the vacuum got stuck. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Your job is to caption it. Spaceship hovering over the light. What do you I saw it. I was like, I'll tell you what I thought about it in a second. But I'm not going to tell you just yet. I'm not going to tell you just yet. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? All right. You guys got 10 seconds. Go to grab some food. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So the winner is, did the robot vacuum get stuck under the refrigerator? Oh, Coach Globo, that's pretty good, Martians. A lot of fun. I find your laser pointer for your me. That's pretty funny. That's funny stuff. All right. So I can tell you this though. When I saw this, I saw it in Monroe with a client, and I was like, I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna get one of those. One of those for my house, because then Shelly can't ever say I can't eat it. I go, honey, I saw the green light. The green light said I could do it. Kevin said the fridge has been simulated by Elizabeth. Welcome back. Oh, geez. All right. What realtor seed number 2, ladies and gentlemen? What realtor seed number 2? Are you ready? Here is number 2. Let's see. Hold on. If I can get out of this one. There we go. All right. I saw this one up as well in Monroe. This one is rough. So if you're squeamish, cover your eyes. Here we go. If you're squeamish, cover your eyes. Here we go. I saw this one in Monroe right here. This is a room in a house in Monroe, Michigan. Give me your best caption. Give me your best caption. What realtor see? Your chance of winning millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate. What do you think? Put it in the chat, please. Put it in the chat, please. Da-na-na-na. Hey, listen, that's not a good one. Chris Bertrand, you know the rules? Give me your best caption. Give me your best caption. Geez. It put lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. Well, that's good. Carriage house. Where's the horse and buggy? Yeah, fair to say. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What realtor see number 2? Your job is to caption in the comments. Your job is to caption in the comments. What do you think? That's a room in a house that I was in, I think, last Friday. 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds. Da na 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 na. Hello, Clarice. That's little Sides of Lambs action. 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a good one. Chris Wojcinski, where'd all the wine go? That's a good one. That's a good one. You are the winner of What Realtor See number 2. You are the winner of What Realtor See number 2. The last one, I can tell you, was sent to me by a realtor on the west coast of Michigan. So this is not originally from me. She saw this in a backyard, she told me. She saw this in a backyard. So this one is definitely interesting. This one is definitely in a backyard of a home. In the backyard of a home. Here we go. What realtor see number 3? What realtor see number 3? There you go. She saw this in a backyard. She saw this in a backyard. What realtor see number 3? Give me the caption, ladies and gentlemen. Give me your best caption at your chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talkin Real Estate. Run. That's pretty good. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Is that HOA approved? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? What realtor see? Big ass hot pepper. If you have what? If you have erectile dysfunction, what the heck? Jesus. Oh, welcome to Chili's. That's good. Oh, 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. What realtor see? Red Hot Chili Pop, Wisconsin. It's good. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What realtor see? What realtor see? You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is Big Ass Hot Pepper. Zach Wilkowitz. Big Ass Hot Pepper. Oh, yeah. All right. So, real quick before we go, ladies and gentlemen, a couple things I want to make you aware of. One, if you want to know all the houses that sell in your neighborhood every month, you can sign up for our new neighborhood news. I'll put that out for you right now. So it's going to take you to a sign up thing. It's up in the QR codes in the right hand corner here. It'll tell you all the solds within, I think, a mile or a half mile of you. So just click on that link right there, or take your phone and QR code that, and it will tell you all the solds. Because that's what people want to know about. They want to know about all those homes that sold for and around their neighborhood. So that's what people want to know about. So take your phone up to the neighborhood news QR code on the top, and then go ahead and click on that. So neighborhood news, I'll leave it up there about one more second. Another place that you want to go to, and a place that is growing, a community that is growing, is the Talkin Real Estate Facebook group. There's almost 700 members in that group now. We're going to keep chasing higher and higher numbers and give you more content all the time. So Talkin Real Estate, the Facebook group. And we also always do a couple minutes of, I keep my assistants too busy. Hey, darn right I do. It's good neighborhood news is right there for you. So we always do a little bit of after show in the Facebook group as well. We always do a little after show in the Facebook group as well. If you haven't joined it just yet, okay, there is the real estate Facebook group, Talkin Real Estate. We put all kinds of special content in there. We have little contests, all kinds of goofy fun stuff. So a couple of QR codes for you. The neighborhood news is up on the left-hand side, and Talkin Real Estate, the Facebook group, is on the right-hand side. So feel free to take your phone up. Just grab your phone like this, hold it up to it like that. I'll do it right now with you. Real easy. Just start clicking. And there you go. So someone scanned the QR code. All right, guys, it's been a great day. It is spring break. My son is waiting to meet us at the ceremonial restaurant of Sahara down here in Dearborn. So we get a little bit of Arabic food. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to pop over to the Talkin Real Estate Facebook group. If you want to jump over there, we'll have a couple quick, interesting details to share with you. I'm Scott, and I'm definitely talking real estate.